Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your mid-October 2020 Tarot and Astrology reading. There is a full moon in Taurus, which is conjunct Uranus, and this is occurring in your 6th house. There could be some big information regarding health, regarding your day-to-day life, and regarding your habits. I think you're probably ready to let something go, habit-wise. You're ready to break a habit, change it up, better yourself. It could be quite impulsive. Venus moves into Libra, your 11th house, and Venus is very comfortable here, but especially for you, that can grant you a wish in terms of love and in terms of money. And considering Jupiter is still in your 2nd house until December, this is a wonderful time for you to set some money intentions and let it flow. Whatever your current financial situation, you can draw in more if you tap into that frequency. Now, Mercury is retrograde in Scorpio, your 12th house of secrets. And so it is possibly pulling people back from the past for you. People who you haven't spoken to in a long time, and it could be in your dreams, it could be in your social media posts, it could be anywhere, but it gets you thinking and it gets you reflecting. But you don't have to get stuck there. Someone is spying on you. Page of Swords. Someone's keeping a very close eye on what you're up to. They want to know more information. They want to know what's going on with you. You may hear from them, you may not. Mercury retrograde in the 12th can be so secretive that the energy is there and you can feel it, but you can't necessarily see it. And that goes for a lot of things. Especially if this energy caused you a lot of hurt and it feels strange to tap into it again a little bit. Six of Wands. The Moon, Page of Wands, 8 of Swords, and the Ace of Swords. Ooh, and underneath, Temperance, which is the major arcana of Sagittarius. So we have Sagittarius and we have Pisces represented in this particular spread, but we also have all the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Success is on the cards for you. That 6 of Wands is a job well done. It is recognition. It is feeling on your high horse about something, which is a pleasant feeling for you guys, especially considering you're represented by the Centaur. There's good news. Page of Wands in your positive position is always an omen of good news. It is when you feel overjoyed or enthusiastic or excited about a piece of information that comes to your attention. For a lot of you, that is to do with work. It certainly seems to be something that is working out for you, which is great news if that hasn't been the case for a while. But whatever the thing is that has you feeling a bit restricted, Sagittarius, that starts to ease up going into November. I think for a lot of you, the 8 of Swords is indicative of an energy that makes you feel like you can't move. You feel like you can't express yourself. You feel like you can't go on a voyage of any kind. But in particular, possibly the mind. The 8 of Swords is oftentimes when we feel very stuck in an energy, when we feel really trapped in our own heads. And a lot of the time, our perception of the world is just in our heads. You know, you can be standing in a supermarket queue with people and every single one of you, despite being in the same spot, can be having a completely different experience. The good news is that fogginess starts to lift, and now Mercury retrograde in Scorpio is emotional for you. It can really pull you into the past. It can really block you from feeling like you're moving forward. It can feel like Groundhog Day. It can feel like deja vu. But Groundhog Day is going to be lifted. Ace of Swords brings you clarity. finally getting an answer, finally getting the truth, finally getting an outcome, finally getting that new beginning that the Ace promises. And it's a very healing new beginning with this Temperance card. And I do think for many of you, you could be healing from a work situation gone wrong, but you could also be healing from an earth sign, a Taurus, a Virgo, Capricorn, or a sibling, or a work colleague, somewhere where there was friction. You know, Mars retrograde can bring a lot of friction. And in fact, because it's in your 5th house, it could be bringing you friction with your children. It could be bringing you friction with a lover. It could bring you friction anywhere. Mars isn't always so precise. He just goes to war and sometimes lacks a bit of strategy. But you, Sagittarius, have great strategy. Now, the moon in the middle, smack bang in the middle, and the Temperance card and the moon are your 2 major arcana. The moon in the middle is what you hope and what you fear. Sagittarius, do not fear the truth. You never, ever fear the truth. You would rather it be handed to you in its most blunt, or in a mode where there's a bit of a lack of tact. You would just rather have it. It doesn't matter what form it comes in. A lot of the time you just have that spit it out attitude to people, and not everybody is like that, which can lead to issues. So if you're dealing with a Pisces who kind of is floating their way through life and is sort of evasive at the moment, you will get your answer with that person. But you do not fear the truth, but you do fear deceit. The moon in the middle and the 8 of Swords over here is saying that you fear the unknown at the moment. You fear there is more to the picture, and that Mercury retrograde will mess you up like that. The Ace of Swords is clarified, Sagittarius, by the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. So what is it that your new beginning entails? Well, it entails a lot of financial abundance. You're in the money. You're in the money. So, Temperance, go back. Okay. Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You are headed towards big change. And by change, I mean finances. Change in your pocket. A treasure trove, a treasure chest full of abundance, full of money, extra money, money to spend, money to save, money to enjoy, money to use for your bills. You're headed towards bigger financial success. And you know, for a lot of you that are maybe thinking that doesn't apply so much right now, Jupiter is in your 2nd house, and with Jupiter, your ruler, in your sector of income, it is worth having an idea about where you could make more money, because that 8 of Cups is an energy of movement. That is you going after it. That is you making a change. That is you choosing to leave something behind. And it's all on the basis of an answer. So I think for a lot of you, you've been waiting for the truth. You've been waiting for communication. You've been waiting for an answer. You've been waiting for clarity. And that's what's coming up for you, Sagittarius, which is what I really like to see, especially when it's leading you to something as stable as a 10 of Pentacles energy. Because who doesn't like that? Let's look at your energy cards. The Garden and the Gate. So the Garden and the Gate is in numerology, it's reducing to a 3. It's a number 30, which means that mind, body, and soul connection to what it is that you're doing and the journey that you're taking. I know that with the 8 of Swords in the challenge, you feel like you're not getting anywhere. You feel like you're not moving, but you are. The 8 of Cups is when you are able to make that venture. You're able to leave behind what's no longer satisfying you. And that's what the Garden and the Gate is about. The Garden and the Gate is knowing that as much as the garden you're in has a lot of things in it you probably like, it's okay to go through the gate and see what else is out there. You're not stuck. But you are being asked to explore other arenas. So for maybe some of you, you feel stuck at home. You're being asked to explore the internet, Maybe you're being asked to have a little look and say, do you know what's out there in terms of cities, in terms of jobs, in terms of whatever. Just feeling like there is something beyond the gate. There is something very special that you're headed towards. And I have a feeling, Sagittarius, that the clarity that you need comes before the end of October. So I hope you have a wonderful remainder of the month. Have a very happy Halloween. We're nearly at your season. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.